is 1 week.
That's on Christmas.
Yeah, and then 2 laps to Bologna is another week.
Hang on, am I doing? Is that going?
So both of those, and both those, if you're on the border of getting upgraded, those races will definitely upgrade you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near.
You're nowhere near an A?
No. I still got a
You had a lot of orange going into red for that Bologna ride. That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was some power.
Well, I was really trying to like make the other team chase me at the beginning of the climb, because I thought like if I just hit it at 6, then I'll be, you know, if any of them react to me, I can just burn them off, but they just didn't.
6. I can't hit 6 in a sprint.
Yeah, yeah, 6 in a sprint would be maybe for a moment for me.
We'll get you all past 6 in a sprint on this one.
When I accidentally lose power and it suddenly kicks back in, and I end up hitting 10 for half a pedal stroke. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. And it's straight up Titan's Grove with the lead in.
5 of us, right? Or 6 of us.
It does appear to be 6 of us, yes. Come on, everyone.
I was pedaling pretty hard in the pen, and now I'm already getting dropped. Except I told Mike before you guys came on, I figured out my Bluetooth issue, which is I switched to a different phone for Zwift.
You got yourself started?
No, I went to an old phone that I had. It's the Bluetooth chip on the actual Bluetooth chip on my current phone is defective. That's all there is to it.
So the first half of the climb is those annoying little rampy things.
Yeah.
So try and give it a kick over the top of each one. And then the second half is like rhythmic.
So I tell you, that's a starting pen we don't start in very often. It's 50 degrees this morning when I got up. Chilly.
If you start to fall off the back, shout, and I'll knock the pace off.
Oh shoot.
Just DC back, you're holding the back, no worries.
Alright. To tell you guys, our company has a steps challenge for October. And cycling doesn't count. So mine matches steps on my watch. I just wear my watch underneath my shorts. Just sitting on my thigh going up and down, up and down, up and down.
If you really want to cheese it, just take your watch off, put it on top of a washing machine.
I'm not a cheater, but it says explicitly cycling doesn't count, but I'm like, screw that. There's runners in the company, and they got to run a 10 or 12K in the morning.
Yep.
No one else has a chance.
Yeah.
I'm cycling 26K. I'm going to make it count.
Well, this will be 28
We'll see
when
what
we're
happens.
done.
I will say the cadence on a bicycle is a lot faster than running though.
It depends on your cadence. I was climbing at 48 RPM yesterday.
Wow.
That's probably a lot for running, though, too, though.
Yeah, true.
To be honest. I forgot my Red Bull this morning.
Actually, no, running you go a lot faster.
Running, you're doing about 80 or 90.
Nah, it's more than that. Depends on how fast you're running, right? In the 100,
Wow.
in the 100 meters, they're doing about 60, 70 steps in like 9 seconds.
Yeah, but that's 100 meters. That's not a 10K run.
Yeah, sprinting
Yeah.
is definitely different. Sprinting is different.
Sure, but kind of an average efficient pace is around 80 or 90. Similar to what it is
So
for
that's similar
cycling.
distance. Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's good then.
Well, I say 80 or 90, sorry. It ends up being double that.
Right.
Keep going, Todd. I'm dropping back. I've noticed
Oh.
a small split on the map.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
180
come out,
steps.
it's gonna come out with
Yeah,
180
Yeah, it's
steps per
180.
minute is the
yeah.
classic number to shoot for, give or take.
Come on, go through me, guys. There you go.
Well, this is an ugly way to start.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
on the bright side, this gets the worst part of it out of the way quickly.
Fair. Fair.
And as far as the worst part goes, we're almost done
This
with
isn't
it.
so bad.
Well, no, we're almost done with it.
Yeah, this one is.
Because at
This
least when you
climb's
can
not so
settle
bad.
into a rhythm, you know, you haven't got to break your rhythm. You can just keep on going. And even that's only 2 minutes and a bit.
This side of. 'Cause-
So this ride should loosen my back up, right? I just came out of the backcountry where we did 60 kilometers of paddling
Oh,
and
yeah.
15 kilometers of portaging.
What's portage?
I'm feeling like an old man today.
Portage is French for portage, which is
I still don't know what
fancy
that
for
means.
carry your
Oh,
canoe over land.
Yeah, you wear your backpack and your canoe over your head to walk between lakes.
nice.
Overland canoe.
Carrying the thing that doesn't float between places that floats. Up in the boundary waters.
We were up in Algonquin, up in northern Ontario. It was beautiful. Beautiful
Nice.
area.
Oh, nice.
This summer I was just reading a thing on Facebook. You know, I was with a friend of mine in his Piper Comanche and ran out of fuel, but he managed to dead stick it in. But there's a report on a similar incident, and it says once again, too much air in the fuel tanks. So portaging is not enough water under the hull. I'm very lucky. I've had a fair number of airline, commercial and private incidents, and that was the one that was closest.
I'll try and keep
What?
us steady, but shout if you need help.
Yeah, DC will roll off the back in case we start to gap.
My DS is about 2 minutes and 45 seconds on this.
Well, let's try and beat that.
Bar set.
238, I think, for my 234 is my PR in the last 90 days.
Mine's 147.
Yeah.
Come on, just hold
Mine
my
says
wheel.
no data.
Hold my wheel and you'll get a new PR.
Thank you.
It would have been by myself too, though.
Oh. In a minute.
Keep going, Pickle and Todd. I'll try and dangle for a draft bridge.
Moz, if you go through me and catch up to Mike, I'll drop to Bobby.
All right.
Yeah, keep going and go for Todd. And then drag Todd up to Pickle. I'll go back with DC.
There we go, Bobby. Very nice.
Come on, boy. 400 meters and it's downhill for ages.
You can see the top. Look at Pickle's pushing for that PB.
Alright,
Yeah.
Wait for it, Pickle.
Good job.
All right. Oh, yeah. Took about 5 seconds.
Yep.
But only 5 seconds. Probably should have been more.
Alright, we gotta put a little dig in across this flat bit so we get some speed into the downhill.
I'm at max heart rate, so I'm
Yeah.
relaxing now.
You haven't got to do anything, we gotta catch you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get past.
Heart rate 175 off that. Lovely.
Yeah. That's where I was at the finish. It was definitely my max.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was good climbing.
Yeah, that climbs. That's like the aqueduct. It's not nearly as.
Oh.
I mean, it's just that direction's really not that big a deal.
There we go.
It's a good one to push on, you know, to
We're back as 5.
go for a PR.
If you end up on the bank, give yourself a little bit of a kick. Come on, Todd, don't get left behind. Nicely done. There we go, that's how you descend.
Don't forget to drink water.
We're coming at you fast, Pickle, be ready.
Yep, I'm starting to amp up here. Starting to...
Oh shit. That's a rookie mistake. Both my water bottles are empty. Glad I got a Coke one within reach.
Yeah, I've got a couple bottled waters close by. See, that's what happens. You get blown out. I'm there.
Yep, I got you.
Thanks, DC.
You bet.
Right, we got
Or
some
sprint,
more.
Bobby. You going for them all?
We got some more little ramps coming up. And that is officially the worst of the climbing done.
Oh.
Good push, Todd. How are we looking for gaps? Everyone still within 5 of someone?
We're excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Spread out a little bit, but not too bad. The rollers.
Nice push, Rob.
Yeah, looking good, Rob.
Speaking of sandbagging numbers, Rob.
What? I'm okay at rollers. I'm not good at sustained climbs.
Hey, you didn't do bad at Titans.
Yeah.
You didn't see when I was 2 seconds off the back and went like hell to catch up.
I mean, overall it worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Still not a bad result.
For me, that's one of those mental ones. Once I realized mentally it wasn't that big a deal, I instantly did a lot better on it.
Yeah.
And if you're, I mean, you wouldn't know this, Mike, but some of us see hills as Oonga Boonga. And it starts off with a mental deficiency. But then there's lots of other hills where I haven't got over it mentally yet. So I still struggle. There's one near my house on outdoor rides. Every ride back goes up it. And it's nothing for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Eats me alive every single time. It's at the end of a ride still. It's just, mentally it kills me. And I cannot get over it. I don't know why. Because you'd be embarrassed if you saw how, like, not a thing it is.
Well, if it's at the end of your ride, that's when you're at your most...
Yeah, but it's every ride, even easy rides. Just like, what I need to do is go out and do it a couple times at the beginning of a ride. Just change my, you have muscle memory, I've got brain memory on some of these things. Or my brain is just a muscle, in which case that explains a lot of things.
Flex.
There have been several marathons that I've been in. And somewhere around mile 13 or 15, I decided I was quitting. But just kept walking to the end. So
Yeah.
at that point, just think your ride's over, and that hill doesn't matter.
Yeah, once I decide I'm quitting, it's tough. But like, if you do a metric century, you're geared up for 60 miles. So it gets tough, and at the end, you're like, oh my God, I'm ready to be done. If you're on a regular century, you sit there 60 miles. Like, I keep going, no big deal. And it's all about your expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you're out for a run and or on a race course and you're doing a half marathon and you look down and you're like, well, I've done the distance, but where's the finish line?
Yeah. Well, Mike reminded us in the chat, by the way, that the finish line is not the finish line here today. Don't forget that.
Yes, that's why I saw that. That's when the sprint starts.
Well, one of these things is like all the troubleshooting of the Bluetooth. I've actually used a stopwatch. I have a 5-second delay between companion and the app on the TV screen, which is quite a bit. So now the one thing is I can quit a sprint 5 seconds early, but only if I start it 5 seconds early. I get the time.
Alright, we got a couple of annoying rollers coming up. So make sure to push over the top.
Mike, this is DC. I'm going to just continue to sweep. You seem to be handling that front beautifully. If you want a break, just let me know and I'll come on up.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I did in the ride earlier, that's for sure. It was at this point I was like, oh my god, legs need to go in the bin. But in the hour break I put a baguette in the oven, melted some cheese on it. And apparently red Leicester cheese on a baguette is a recipe for decent feeling legs.
Nice.
Protein and carbs.
Yep. That's a pre-marathon favorite, a bagel with cheese. Oh boy.
I do a banana with peanut butter in between.
But no, I've recently been breaking 4.0 20 minutes. So.
Wow, good for you.
Riding along at like 3:3, I can do that the whole time.
I got my first 2.6 20-minute on Tuesday during ZRL.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Hold on.
Considering in August I was sitting back at like 2.1 or like 1.8.
Amazing.
Nice.
It works. It works. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks.
As somebody who's not there, it's a total accomplishment.
It's been quite the fun journey, for sure. Although, I will say, my legs are looking forward to having next week off from racing while we cycle in Croatia.
Oh, nice. Friend of mine's doing that right now. A friend of mine's cycling Croatia right now.
Nice.
He's doing a
That's the
he's doing a
first
back
roller
road
done.
ride.
We got one more coming. To carry that momentum up through, Todd, we might have to give it a kick.
Between work and travel, I've managed just to ride once a week for the last 3 weeks to get my streak going.
There we go.
But making work.
Is there a way to keep your streak going when you're riding outdoors?
Log
They
your
say-
ride is an outdoor ride, but also there's
Garmin.
streak savers.
Well, if you have Garmin now, there's some recognition of outdoor rides in Strava. Or no, in Zwift.
So if I use Garmin Connect, it'll push back?
Look it up, Insider.
Okay.
There should be a lot of information about it. It was a big upgrade a little while ago.
Cool.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I don't really
call
want to
somebody.
lose my streak.
Otherwise, email your password to somebody, and we'll knock off a few kilometers for you.
How long is your streak? Because if it's past a certain point, you get a streak saver, which means you get like
Oh.
you get. I think you can get.
You get
Two?
it saves 2.
Yeah.
I only need it to give me 1 week, but I'll try to get
Yeah.
Garmin working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your streak on at the moment?
It's not that high.
No, but is it over 20?
Oh yes.
Yeah, at 20 you get a streak saver, so you'll be fine.
I think next week my streak goes to 52.
A year.
It says a lot about my outdoor riding.
I spent 6 weeks working in Australia this year, so I didn't. I wasn't doing anything in Swift then, so.
You going back there?
I don't think I'll be going back there. But work will likely have me Indo Mongolia, South Africa, and Germany.
Are you in the military?
No,
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm a solutions consultant.
A what?
Software.
Oh,
Software.
Do they have software in Mongolia?
Mine.
Windows
You bet
3.1
they do.
just released.
Well, because
Doug's been to Mongolia.
in the early days of Zwift, before DW, I made friends with a bunch of Australian riders that are good, like the kind of people that would be excellent to give a call to for an outdoor ride.
Aussies are fucking
Like
hilarious.
borrow a bike type people. I haven't been to Australia since I think 1990. It sucks.
Ramping it back up again, we got a little bit of flat. Don't lose my wheel.
I find Aussies are really, really pleasant people. They're super fun. However, I don't know whether it's just there was some discussion about it being a Brisbane related thing, but they don't seem interested in doing anything outside of their own social circle.
That tracks, to be fair, for most of the Aussies I know.
Well, they started off their social circles were prisons, by the way, at the beginning.
Just when I was there, the only people I ended up spending time with after hours were all expats.
Did you ever hear the term pommy?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a proud
Although it's funny, the Australians
fucking
Australians-
convicts.
the Australians called the Blitz pommies,
Yep.
which is kind of the other way around.
No, I'm upon their convicts.
Yeah. A commie versus a pommy. Prisoner versus convict. But when I was there, everybody still loved America in the world. And there were hardly any American
So
tourists
how
down
long
there.
ago was that?
1990. I mean, I spent 6 months down there, traveling up the East Coast, and I think ran into not more than 4 or 5 Americans. Nowadays, it's filthy. with them.
Yeah, there's. I don't know that anyone's particularly enamored with just the general Americans right now, even though I know you guys aren't necessarily representatives of the current state, but
Fucking
But just
yaks.
remember that most Americans are not either. The majority of Americans are not representative of what people dislike. And that's the part that's
100%.
really annoying. That's the part that's like is a head scratcher. It's like it's such a gross generalization about the people.
uh-huh.
You know, we all live in countries where they elect people, and that's your person. That's your deal.
Yeah, we had to deal with Trudeau for a long time, so I get it.
And guilt by association is never good.
DC, are you able to get that gap?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm bringing them up.
I'll keep us going then.
Yep, we're good. We're already on.
Nice.
This is the danger of having Mike up in front, guys. He talks the big talk and he quietly edges up.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, hey, it's flat here. We're going to edge it up a little bit. I'm like, my heart rate's at 166. Like, what do you...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of...
Grab my wheel. I see 3 of them. Which one? Aim for the middle?
All of them, yeah, aim for the middle. If you ever see 3, always aim for the middle.
Hey.
No, I did a race on Monday, and I don't often look at my heart rate when I'm racing. Like, it's on the screen, but like I don't often, like, I look at the watts and the average. I look at everything around it, but I don't often look at it. In my infinite wisdom, I decided it was a smart idea to launch an attack at 190 beats per minute. So I was doing 190. I was doing 190 beats per minute, and I threw in an attack.
I'm 61 years old. If I get 190, then you better launch the ambulance. We need to tell everybody in these races. Like, I need to tell you my address so that if all of a sudden you hear, call now, boom, and then I drop off, call 911. You'd be the only ones in the world that knew.
So what's his name?
Actually,
Pickles.
Apple Watch, I think. Apple Watch will make an SOS call. I think my Apple Watch will make an SOS call. Because I've had a couple incidents on my bike.
911, what's your emergency? Our friend Pickles is keeled over. Okay, what breed is Pickles? No,
yeah,
he's a
exactly.
human.
Well, we think he's in one of the 50. He's in Connecticut. He's in Connecticut. So a name like Pickle in Connecticut, go for it. But yeah, I've had somewhere I was on a bike where but if I braked too hard, the Apple Watch would would prepare an SOS. Or no, my what do you call it?
Like,
My
if you get a
hammer
full
call.
alarm or something.
Yeah, it does have one, and you get like 20 seconds after it goes off to stop it.
My friend's Garmin watch has signaled the authorities twice for him. For that reason, he fell down.
Yep.
When I was on the Amish bike tour with DIRTy Wattz, 2 people had their Garmin's alert because they were using those mounts for the number plates.
Yeah.
And they kind of broke off, fell off, went skittering across the road.
Oh no.
By the time they looped back, it was like 2 seconds left to cancel the alarm.
Yeah, my hammerhead will set an alarm, but you get like a 20 or 30 second verbal alarm when it's to stop it. But if you do actually fall and you're trying to self-assess, you're not really thinking about that.
Nice PRs, nice PRs.
Oh yeah.
Who wants pancakes?
Ooh. Pancakes sound good.
Well, they were back there.
I've never cared about pancakes. I don't dislike them, but I may never have another one in my life and I won't care.
Syrup, on the other hand.
Yeah. Yeah, show me a little maple candy. I'm into it. That is one of the natural flavors, right? Maple and honey are the most amazing. Honey's just really good, but maple is like next level.
Maple is pretty fantastic.
It's just there's no flavor like it in the world. Honey has sweet. It's like it. But so I'm selling a house for a friend of mine, and she's moving back to Canada. And essentially, she's dual citizenship, but she's moving back really to be with her mom. Her dad died recently, but also for political reasons. But she's a huge cyclist. We're trying to get her on DW.
Hey.
But she races a lot. She's got her training program. Doesn't want to confuse it.
Oh.
But I'm gonna need to put the call out. See, there's Canadian DW near her for rides outdoors. She's not gonna.
Knock it off a touch, Todd. Let the scap shut.
We're almost there. We are there.
Hey.
It could also be a good friend to make because she bought a condominium in a town. I don't know what the town's called, but it's half a mile from Ski Mountain, right at the bottom tip of Georgia Bay, I think.
Blue Mountain, Collingwood.
Yeah, Blue Mountain. She lives there.
Beautiful place.
And she's gonna be living there.
That's a great area.
And she bought a condo. Her condo development has 2 outdoor, year-round heated pools.
Oh.
I'm just saying, you want to be friends. And she's a serious cyclist. And a good person.
I love that that's the third selling point about us being friends with your role.
Yeah.
That is a serious cycling area. There is a lot of elevation change there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she might talk about her mom and politics, but she's probably going for the riding.
Alright, this is the worst climb that's left, guys. Dig in.
There's a 5-second delay. Yep.
Alright, we're gonna go off route at this roundabout. We're gonna turn right.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna go into my happy place.
Where's the U-turn? I don't have the U-turn on my menu. I wouldn't be surprised if WTRL didn't change things up at Christmas. Maybe do 2 laps of this climb instead of Bologna.
I mean, this climb's easier than Bologna.
Oh, it is new. The new shiny token, the shiny toy.
I mean, Bologna is less climbing. Like, it's a quicker climb. But,
Yeah.
like, it's so much steeper that it might actually not be quicker. Like, you put a baseline sea rider up on both. I'm not actually sure which one would be quicker.
Interesting. Well, and Ventop is steep and long. But the worst of both worlds.
Ventop can actually go and fuck itself.
Yeah,
I agree.
I second that motion.
Because the difference
And
between
you know
it and
what?
the Alp is all hairpins and everything looks interesting. And I know they've modelled Ventop accurately, but there's nothing in the real life on 2. Past that cafe, it's
Yeah.
just like a grey waste.
Well, I've done Ventop twice, and I've done the one that stops halfway twice.
Oh, Lorena.
But Lorena.
In real life?
No. But I think Lorena on Zwift, the times I did it was before they had the route badge, so I still need to do that route badge.
Yeah, I did Ventop for the first time, and literally 2 days later they came out with Ven 10.
Uh,
So I still
I,
got to do that.
my first time I did a race, and it went up Lorena, and it ended. I'm like, well, shit, I thought I was doing the whole thing. Says, well, I'll go to the top and get the badge.
And then you
turns
realise
out
that it
there's
starts
not
in a
bad.
different direction.
Right.
Yep.
Had to go back,
First
and that
time
was
I
when I
did that.
decided never again.
First time I did that, everyone was bitching in the chat afterwards, because that was their plan.
Yeah. Well, frankly,
Five
we
K
used
to
to, I
go,
don't know if we
guys.
do it anymore. DIRTy Wattz used to do on Sundays. We'd often do one of the tougher rides, and we'd rubber band it
Yeah.
for the badges. A little bit cheating, not too much.
I did a rubber band recon ride for one and we went up hilly KOM reverse. I said to everybody else,
Yeah.
put a coffee ride on, and I'll just see what I can do on the BMX. So I was pushing 7 watts a kilo up like and the
Wow.
hairpin, just to see if it would work.
All the recons are rubber banded.
Yep.
Because I did one and then I sprinted at the end, and I wasn't pulling away. I'm like, what the hell? I was trying to beat everybody. I still beat them, but not like how I wanted to. Try not to be the one in the rubber band who's pulling the group back, though. I try.
Come on, Bobby, 2 more sprints.
My legs don't have sprinting numbers in them right now.
Well, this one's coming in on a downhill, so I can do most of the work. You just gotta hold on.
You need an airplane flight and a couple of Croatian glasses of wine nights before you're back.
Exactly.
My friend is on the back road trip right now. He's got a lot of money. He says, "You're coming on the next one." I'm like, "I'd certainly like to, but I gotta sell a bunch of houses." I gotta clear out my credit cards before I can buy a trip.
Traveling Europe's not cheap. The euro's certainly in comparison to the Canadian dollar right now.
I think the US dollar is still doing pretty well. Yeah. My friend bought her condo for, I think it was 900 Canadian. Well, that was the list price. And she's never one to pay list. She's the one who can buy a brand new bike from Specialized, and there can be a chip in the paint and she'll get a new bike from them. She is. And unfortunately, she's expecting me to get her a number for her house here, and I don't think she can get it.
Nice work, Todd.
I'll try.
Nice PRs, yeah.
PRs all around. Well, you guys are beasts.
And 2.5.
Oh, let me start. There's a gap between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I'm closing it. It's good.
Just
I'm
pulling
not
me
feel
along.
front. They're not being silly.
When I say that, I'm talking to Mike. What do we got?
All
Yeah,
together.
Rob.
We slingshot engaged.
Bobby's my leader. 2,000 meters.
Todd, you've been quiet this whole ride. You're like a diesel and just they're chugging along. Let us know you're alive.
Hey. Who's dead?
Bobby, let him know.
There's virtually a swimming pool of sweat underneath them.
Lake du Zwift.
Yeah.
1K. Final segment. And remember, it's 4 for the time. So launch it for the banner soon.
What's this banner?
The second one. Green banner is 200 to go.
Let's go.
Go, guys.
It just moved.
Nice ride, everybody.
Well done, guys.
That was great, guys.
Can't breathe.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
2-5 for Todd.
I got 210, 2-2. I think that's pretty good. And Bobby,
Hey,
2-3, Bobby.
Thanks, man.
That's the
Great
crap.
job, Paul and Mike. Great chat.
Well,
Cool.
Oh,
That
it's
was alright,
awesome,
that was
guys.
fun.
Non-stop combo. Good work.
Don't quit before you cool down.
Too late. It's like quit about 300 meters before the finish line.
I'm gonna get my watch up to see what it got me.
That was my cool down.
How sad would you be if the number just said 7?
oh. Oh, well, that was great, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Good job, everyone, for getting PRs. I think over half the race, or over half the team got a PR every single segment.
Nice. No, I was an excellent place for a split up group. You know, to stay together, get those PRs. I mean, that's just outstanding. You can't really do better than that, can you?
No, for sure you can't. But these running ads are amazing. I really like them.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
And my day gets much better, and my Thursday can become a bar night. It's a meeting. It is a meeting tonight, but it's at a bar. Well, it's not at a bar, but it's at a club that has a bar. But, and I got
Tonight
my,
it'll be airport bar, and then Frankfurt bar for lunch tomorrow, and then Croatia for late night drinks when we arrive.
what airline are you on? What airline are you on?
Gone until the 13th.
And what airline?
So, it's
Is it Lufthansa?
yeah, it's a Lufthansa
Let's
charter.
go.
Oh.
Lufthansa's the best.
So Lufthansa with 4 digits.
Come on,
Well,
let's get that 30k.
Lufthansa found it. Last time I found Lufthansa in like business, it was a long time ago. So they're like, we have a very efficient airline. We make us feel more comfortable, but it's not first class.
Oh.
But that was a long time ago. Before
I've
my neighbor, who's the United pilot, I'm on his buddy list, and we're talking about going we want to. There's a Newark to Frankfurt 747, and so we're thinking about find a day when it's empty and just fly over for a beer.
hey,
As long as we can get,
Oh, yeah,
as long
go
as we can
for
get if we can get first class.
I've never been on a 747. Oh no, once I've been on a 747.
I've never even been on a plane.
I'm old, so when I traveled, most of my traveling was in my younger age. So I flew a lot of them, but I'm a geek for it. So one final. There's only a couple airlines flying anymore, so as long as it's one.
I've never been on a plane that wasn't in a museum.
It's just there's something about it. They call it the Queen of the Sky. There's something about it, and it's why it is why the U.S. always needs to have a 747 for the president.
There we go.
Because you need to arrive at events looking like the biggest badass on the ramp.
When did you get in the new plane?